This is Miss Ross. Okay, so you should all have a packet that I sent home with you, or your parents picked up at school, or some of you, I even delivered it to your house. But you should all have a packet full of materials. The first one we're going to be doing today is this sheet. Let me zoom out so you guys can see it. It looks like this, and then it's got it's 10 questions, and it's the wording and the letters are really very small. But if it's in front of you, I feel pretty confident that you'll be able to see it. Okay, so put your name up here. I'm going to put Miss Ross. You're going to put your name because your name's not Miss Ross. Well, I hope not. Anyway. Okay, so what we have here is we are going to be doing number patterns. And I have to tell you that when you're working on this, the most important thing that you can do is that you need to make a T-chart for every single one of them that we come to. All right? So it says, consider the two patterns described below. You've got an X and a Y. The rule for the X is add 6. The rule for the Y is multiply by 6. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to draw a T-chart, and I want you to label it X and Y, okay? All right, so what you have to do is you have a starting number. The starting number for the X is 0. Put that there. Then the starting number for the Y is 1, all right? And now let's follow the rule for the X line. For the X line, the rule is to add 6. So start with 0, go down a term, and add 6. So 0 add 6 is 6. Add 6 again is 12. Add 6 again is 18. Add 6 again is 24. Add 6 again is 30. All right, and we know we've done enough terms because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we actually listed out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually only had to do 5, so we can mark off the 30. All right, now let's do the Y rule. The Y rule is to take 1 and multiply by 6. So 1 times 6 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 6, 216. 216 times 6 is 1,296. Now, we have to use this and look at these patterns and see which one looks the same, okay? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to look at the starting numbers. I'm going to make sure that X has a 0 for the starting number. Well, this one doesn't have 0 for the starting number. This one has X has 1 as the starting number, so we can cross that one out. Next one is we can cross this one out because it doesn't have 0 as the starting number. It has 1 as the starting number for X. We're looking for 0 as the starting number in the X line. So then we have this one and this one left. Well, which one does the pattern go 0, 1, 6, 6, 12, 36, 18, 216, 24, 1296? It is this one. A is our answer, okay? And trust me, the numbers won't be that big on the rest of the problems. That's the only one that gets that big. Let's look down at question number 2. All right, consider the two patterns below. All right, we have pattern A and pattern B. So make yourself a T-chart every single time. So we've got A and B, okay? So it says for pattern A, you're going to start with 0 and add 3. So I'm going to start with 0. And then the rule is I'm going to add 3 every time. So I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, and that's far enough because all of these only go to term number 5. Now let's look at B. What do we start with? The starting number is 0, and we add 9 every time. So 9, 18, 27, 36, all right? And then we've got to decide which of the following shows these two patterns. So you're essentially going to take this and you're going to flip it sideways. And which one of these is this T-chart looking like that? I hope that makes sense. Okay, so all they've done is they've taken the T-chart and they've flipped it over. Okay, so we're looking for one that starts with 0, 0. Well, this starts with 3, 9. that's not it. All right. This one starts with 0, 0, and then it goes 3, 9, 6, 18, 9, 27, 12, 36. And there we are. We are geniuses. We've done it again. All right. Now let's go down here to question number 3. All right. Always on pattern questions, make a T-chart. Used to have a little girl a couple years ago that I would go, what are you supposed to do? And she'd go, make a T-chart, Ms. Rouse. And I'd say, yes, baby. She had the cutest dimples. Okay, so we've got 2 patterns, W and X. So make a T-chart, label one side W, label one side X. The W starts with 14 and add 5 every time. So start with 14 and add 5. So 14 add 5 is 19. 19 add 5 is 24. 24 add 5 is 29. Add 5 again is 34. Now let's look at our X pattern. X, I'm going to start with 7. So the 7 corresponds with the 14. And I'm going to add 5 every time. 7 add 5 is 12. 12 add 5 is 17. 17 add 5 is 22. 22 add 5 is 27. Now, this question asks us a different type of question than we've seen before. It says, which of the following sentences describes the relationship? The relationship is, I think about little teenagers in a relationship. They're in love, little teenagers in a relationship, and when they're in love, they are side by side holding hands. So you are looking for the side by side relationship. So from 14 to 7, what happens every time? From 19 to 12, what happens every time? From 24 to 17, what happens every time? Well, if you look at this carefully, from 14 to 7, you can either say that it divides by 2 or it subtracts 7. Well, let's see what happens from 19. Does 19 divide by 2 to get 12? No, it subtracts 7. So the rule must be minus 7. 19 minus 7 is 12. 24 minus 7 is 17. 29 minus 7 is 22. 34 minus 7 is 27. So the rule is a minus 7 relationship when you're talking about the relationship between the corresponding terms. These 2 terms are corresponding. These 2 terms are corresponding. What is their relationship? Okay, so let's read. It says the terms in pattern X are always 7 less than the terms in pattern W. Yes, that is absolutely the correct answer. You can read down through the rest of them, but that is the correct answer. All right, let's look at number 4. Question number 4. Oh, look, Miss Ross, it's a patterns question. Then make a T-chart. All right, so we are going to start. We have 2 patterns, X and Y, and both of them have a starting number of 0. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to extend out the rule. So for X, the rule is add 1. 0 add 1 is 1. 1 add 2 is, 1 add 1 is 2. Then 3, then 4, then 5, okay? Then for Y, the rule is add 2. 0 plus 2 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. All right. So you know from what we did together on Friday that these are coordinate pairs. You've got 0, 0 is the origin. 1, run 1, jump 2 is the next coordinate. Run 2, jump 4 is the next coordinate. Next coordinate is run 3, jump 6. Next one is run 4, jump 8. And then the last one would be run 5, jump 10, okay? So we need to know which one of these graphs has these coordinates, okay? Well, they all start at 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. They're all, the first point is correct on all of them. Okay, now we need to find which one runs 1 and jumps 2. Well, A runs 1 and jumps 2. That works. P runs 1 and jumps 2. Let's look at this one. Does that run 1 and jump 2? No, it does not. Does R run 1 and jump 2? Well, no, that point would be right there. That's not it. Does S run 1 and jump 2? That is not it. This is the one that has the terms that correspond with this graph. It's 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, and 4, 8. All right. Next one, we've got question number 5. Always make a t-shirt, Ms. Ross. Yes. All right. So it says the number of cookies sold up here and the dollars earned per. All right. So you can just write cookies and dollars. All right. So for every 2 cookies that are sold, you get $3. For every 4 cookies sold, you get 6. For every 6 cookies sold, you make $9. For every 8 cookies sold, you make $12. For 10 cookies sold, you make 15. And what they want to know is which one of these graphs displays this data, because this is run 2, jump 3, run 4, jump 6, run 6, jump 9, run 8, jump 12, run 10, jump 15. All right, so let's see. I'm looking for the one that runs 2, jumps 3, but you got to pay attention to the scale, because the scale on the side of these goes up 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Okay, so you got to pay attention to the side. Okay, so the first point is run 2, jump 3. Run 2, jump to 3, and see that is 3, so that one works. Let's see if it's 4, 6. Run to 4, jump to 6. Well, that works. Run 6, jump up to 9. Yes, this is our graph right here. This is our one that corresponds to this, okay? So that is graph W. Graph W is graph W. All right? Next one. Make a T-chart, Ms. Rose. Okay, I made a T-chart. So I've got F and G. F starts with 0, G starts with 0. The rule for F is add 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. The rule for G is add 6. 6, 12, 18, 24. All right. So now, again, we have another one of these relationship questions, okay? We got a relationship question. I want you to tell me the relationship between 3 and 6 and 6 and 12 and 9 and 18 and 12 and 24. What happens every single time? Well, every single time it multiplies by 2. Every single time. So what is the relationship? So it's the terms in pattern F are 2 times what's in G. Well, no, this row is not 2 times of what this row is. It's half of what this row is. So that's not it. The terms in pattern G are 2 times of pattern F. There's our answer. Ding, 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 ding. All right. Now, flip to the back. All right. Consider 2 patterns described below. Again, make a T-chart, Ms. Ross. All right, we've got X, we've got Y. What do we start with? 1 and 0. 1 and 0. All right. So the rule for pattern X is to multiply by 2. 1 times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. Done. Next row is add 3. So 0 plus 3 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 3 is 12. All right, so which one of these graphs shows this? All right, so first off, we're going to remember that all of these are coordinate pairs. This is 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 16, 12. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to see which one of these works for this. All right, so let's start. Run 1, jump 0. 1, 0. That works. Run 2, jump 3. Run 2, jump 3. Well, that's not it. There's no point there. This is not it. All right? All right, let's look at this next one. Run 1, jump 0. That's not it. Run 1, jump 0. That's not it. And this last one. Run 1, jump 0. All right, it's right there. Run 2, jump 3. Right there. Run 4, jump 6, right there. This is our graph right here. So the answer is S, which is D. All right. Next one, we have make a T-chart, Miss Ross. This is pattern X, pattern Y. Both of them start with 1. For X, the rule is multiply by 9. So I've got 9. I've got 9 times 9 is 81. 81 times 9 is 729. All right. For Y, the rule is multiply by 3. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. All right. 1, 1, 9, 3, 81, 9, 2, 729, 27. Which one corresponds with that? That is A. Okay. And the last one, we're going to draw a little line here, and we've got S and T as the patterns. Both of them start at 0. So we've got 0, 0. The rule for pattern S is to add 7. So 7, 14, 21, 28. The rule for T is to add 21. So 21 plus 21 is 42. 42 plus 21 is 63. 63 plus 21 is 84. All right. So again, it wants to talk about the relationship. How are they holding hands? So from here to here, what's happening? Well, it's multiplying by 3. Well, does that work here? 14 times 3? Yes. This is times 3. And from 28 to 84 is times 3. Now, I have to figure out which one of these it is. So this first one says the terms in pattern S are 1/3 as large as the corresponding terms in pattern T. Well, if I took 21 and if I divided it by 3, would I get 7? Yes. So 7 is 1/3 as much. If I have 42 and I divide it by 3, will I get 14? Yes, because 14 is 1/3 of 42. Our answer is there. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.